You ever had someone tell you that you're good at something? For example, I was at work one time and I had this couple come in and I just was asking them questions like I asked everyone else. And they were like, whoa, you know, we never had somebody ask us so many questions. To me, that's just what I do because if I'm curious, I start writing stuff down. He's like, and I remember the husband was like, you know what? You're very special. You know that? I'm like, was kind of shocked. Like, was kind of stunned when he said that. And it was crazy because like he gave me $100 tip, and I was like the scaredy. I was just sitting there, just like asking questions. Him and his wife, and they were like, "Yeah, you're very, especially very different. You know that, right?" I was just like, "Wow." I was very stunned. And after they left, I was like thinking about what they said. I was just very, very. I remember feeling like overwhelmed, fear. Most importantly, like really just in awe of like what they saw inside of me, and I didn't even see inside of myself. We want to good afternoon, good evening. This is Love's Absolute coming to you live from the tribe. How you guys doing? Hopefully your day is going well. And today we're going to talk about keys to unlocking your potential. We're going to do the next couple of videos about keys to unlocking your potential and what that is. And that example I just gave from my own personal experience about how people see your potential. Uh, that's a great example of like other people seeing something great inside of you, even though you don't see it inside of yourself. And I'm gonna use another example, like for me, even at work right now, like I notice a lot of managers are just, they feel like they need to like get me to do all these other things. Like for example, a manager tell me to go and do shipping and receiving, even though I'm in cell 3 doing assembly. And another manager will ask me to go and do what is it? What they asked me to do? Oh, we built a project today. We did a project. It was like really intense, it wasn't super intense. It's just like intense because like you had the main manager, the big manager, you had the plant manager, and then the main manager, and then his other managers, and he's a manager. Then you have my manager there, which was crazy because it's like they keep asking me to do all these different things. They keep asking me to do this, do that, do this, do that. I'm like, okay, well, is either it's like they feel like they could just take advantage of me, or they feel like they see a lot of potential in me, and that's why they keep giving me a lot of responsibility. And that's the thing with responsibility. In the movie Spider-Man, he said, Peter Parker's uncle said before he died, says to Peter, with great power comes with great responsibility. That's how I felt. Especially today, I just felt like that because I felt like when my main supervisor or lead wanted me to go make foam. Basically, you just make packaging for the shipments and stuff like that. I got pulled by another manager to go drop stuff down at shipping. Like the main boss lady was like, I need to steal your employee for a couple hours, and they're all fighting over me, which is crazy. I was just like, it's crazy because like I didn't want to go to work today. I was just like, I'm over it. I don't want to be at work. This is stupid. This is dumb. Why I'm doing this? This is retarded. And I said, you know what? Let me just be grateful I have a job. Be grateful that I'm working here. Grateful gratitude just means appreciate being aware of what I have instead of not being aware of what I don't have. Where I'm at in my life right now. Just being appreciative of where I'm at in my life right now. And, that helped me to really just, clear my mind, focus on all I did was just do packaging. I just my goal was just do that to the best of my ability and don't care. And it always happens that way. It always happens. I'm just minding my own business. And then people just start looking at me, dude. They start looking at me super hard, and it's just like and it's funny because like a lot of managers would just come by and just stare at me. I'm just like so like either stare at me out of jealousy, envy, hatred, or amazement, awe, or inspiration. And this is what I mean by uh, initiating action with your potential. Like initiating action just basically means, um, like I go into work very, I take the first step. So if I feel like my work environment is very down, I purposely make sure I am very up. Like I'm very upbeat. I have high energy. I'm excited to be at work. I'm not excited to be at work because people read that. People read that. They read that because I noticed that because like before everyone's like da 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 da. Now it's like everyone's like more like positive. I'm like, hmm. So I'm just like, let me go read that some more. That's what I'm saying. Like, initiating, what does that mean? It's just like you not waiting for someone else to tell you what to do or how to do it. And where does this come from? This comes from your intuition, and your ability to be different, set the tone, set the pace. A lot of times we go to work and we let the environment determine the tone, the pace, and what we're doing and how we're doing it versus we are setting the tone, the pace of what we're doing and how we're doing it. And we can be leaders. We could all be. That's the thing. People think leadership has to do with a title. Leadership has to do with a title or what is a status, a title, a status, or a financial bracket. Like how much money you make determines if you're a leader or not. If you're popularity. That's another thing too. Popularity determines like, okay, well, I'm a leader because I'm popular. No, not necessarily. You can use that, but that's not. No, that's the problem with us in our country because like we're so waiting for the. Oh my gosh, like maybe they're making this stuff up. I feel like they're making this stuff up on the news. I swear to God. People like just get on the news and be like, oh, I'm waiting for a stimulus package. Why are you waiting for anyone to do anything for you? You have the internet, dude. You can go online, learn, inbox marketing. You can learn email marketing. You can learn digital marketing. You can learn graphic design. You could, if you're an artsy type of person, you can sit there and just like learn graphic design. Get your little unemployment, whatever. Learn graphic design in 2 or 3 months. Set a goal. Do 8 hours training, whatever. And when you're done with that, and then you start, designing people's t-shirts. Say like people say, I want to design a t-shirt, but I don't know how to put all that stuff together. You could have a whole business where you just design people's like taking people's ideas and like assemble them. Like you could be like, a creative consultant where you just take people's ideas and then you help them like bring them to life in physicality. Like, get them the design, like design it. Like you could download like free stuff like Inkpad or GIMP, GIMP, GIMP. That's like for like photos. If you're into like photo collaging, like you do a lot of photo collaging. That's like what I like to do. I like to do photo collaging and I like to do sound collaging. Like ink. What is it? Inkscape. Inkscape is like what is it? Adobe. What is it? It's Adobe in demand or something like that. Adobe in demand. It's like that, but it's like free. You can download it. You can do the whole like open source. You can do everything open source. You can download images and stuff like that and assemble them. Which is cool. Like you make all these weird designs and backgrounds. You could do like YouTube thumbnails if you're into the artsy thing. You can do things with videos where you can do you get paid to do subtitles. You can you download a program to do that's a free program. You can like put subtitles. You can take videos in a different language, put English subtitles. You can just subtitle everything. You can create a whole business out of just your imagination. That's why I say anytime we want to accomplish a dream, a goal, a vision, it takes us for the first step. Like for example, like for me, like I had an idea for what's it called? One of my YouTube channels is called the Creative Difference channel. So basically, your ability to if I have an idea in my head and I want to manifest it, so creative difference is your ability to take action. The 2% difference. The 2% difference is your ability to take action right there in the moment. Head to action. As my boy Evan Carmichael says, head to action. Thought to deed. And that's why, I created a channel for that reason. So you can, be encouraged to like, okay, well, how do I, take my thought and turn it into an action immediately? So I just give examples, if I have an example idea, like what did I do? I'm standing in line, I have my phone, write it down, dude. Simple, write it down, and then go back to it and then like explore what you can and cannot do with it. So, these are examples of, initiating action and, to unlocking your potential because you don't, a lot of times, I know for me, like, I feel like I have to do a lot of things, be a lot of things, and say a lot of things in order for me to get my ideas out. And what if I don't? All I have to do is be what I'm created to be, which is, a 7, a 1, a 3, a 6, a 4, a 5, a 2, 11, an 8. What did I forget? A 5, a 4, no 9, and 11. And that's what it is. I have to, stop ignoring the truth. Stop ignoring the truth of who I am. Stop ignoring the truth of what source keeps sending to me and actualize it. Stop ignoring the truth of the reality of where I live. Not in just in the physicality, but the metaphysical and how that works. That's why, because, uncertainty and, fear. Like, okay, if I know about that, then I have to act on that, and I don't want to act on it because it's like, A, it makes you feel weird. A, B, worried about what other people think. And C, like, I don't want to be ostracized, I don't want to be alone. But I am. That's what pioneers do. We're alone. But for more information about how to initiate, intuitive action to where like you just feel what you feel what you need to do and you go do it, email me at lovesabsolute3@gmail.com. Email me at lovesabsolute3@gmail.com. Hopefully you find this video informative, beneficial, most importantly empowering. Brothers, pound, sisters, behave.